going to be joined by my beautiful neurotypical bride, Andrea, here in a little bit. But I'm going to try to make as much progress as I possibly can before she gets here. All right, let's see. Where are people tuning in from? Okay, shared a lot of symptoms. All right, saltwater and sand. Oh, thank you, saltwater and sand. You shared the live. Hey, you know what? I want to give you a free digital resource for doing that. And if you're not already following me, go ahead and give me a follow. There's new content coming out every single week. And the team is working hard to put together more content for you. Hey, Aries, what's up? Hey, Andrea, welcome. Margaret, welcome. North Alabama in the house. Glad you're here. Okay, there we go. And then let me know in the chat, what's the task you've been avoiding? Because I know that everybody has tasks they avoid, but when you have ADHD, you are especially good at avoiding things you know you need to do. And it's always nice to know you're not alone. So if you put it in the chat and let us know, what is it that you've been avoiding doing? It'll help other people just to know that they're not the only ones struggling. Oh my gosh, and I almost forgot some of my other favorite questions to ask, such as, if you have ADHD or any kind of neurodivergent condition, go ahead and put a brain emoji in the chat. Oh, hey, Courtney, thank you for sharing. Courtney, a meal. I want to give you a meal, a hearty plate full of digital content. All you got to do is send me a direct message. Let me know you were on the live, and I'll send you some free digital content because I'm in the giving mood, people. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help. In the mood to help you, dudes. All right, we always do grown-up stuff first, but of course I had to dig through this earlier frantically to try to find the uniform for our daughter's soccer. So we'll get back to the kid clothes later. We'll do the grown-up stuff first. All right. Some of my ADHD merch, check it out. Designed by my team, hyper-focus mode initiated. Finishing my degree has been the toughest struggle of my life. He gets on base 0.364. Yeah, he does. Love that. Hey, he gets on base. I'm about to start a program tomorrow where I'm going to be having to report for class. So I totally mad respect that you are getting through the struggle. You keep showing up. And guess what? You get on base 364. And you know what that took? You had to give yourself at bats. You had to step into the box. And that's what I help my clients do. So that's what I'm going to help everybody do. Hair by Chelsea's in the house. What's up? All right, Brittany says, I have ADHD and it's mostly all difficult laundry and mopping, cleaning the shower. All right, Brittany, where are you going to start? Let's start super small. Okay, and let's go. I want to know some wins. I want to know what good things have been happening in your life. What have you been getting done lately? Because it's usually not as bad as we think it is. Like we're not failing as much as we think. Because I always tell my clients, let's celebrate what's going well. Because we have the choice. You can always look at what's going wrong, but you can always look at what's going right. Know what I mean? So we have 3 kids under the age of 9. Right now, my wife is upstairs manning the post because she is like our 3-year-old wants proof that he can see mom or dad. So she's taking one for the team by being upstairs right now. and doing that for us. So she's the best. She'll be down here shortly, I imagine. Okay. Hey, make sure somebody reminds me to hang these up, because if I don't do it now, it literally will be here until next Tuesday. And that's not an exaggeration. Okay, these are Andrea's. This is mine. Oh, and by the way, I'm also over on YouTube. Would love to have some new subscribers on YouTube. That's where I release the More Than ADHD podcast. Hey, thanks for sending me a gift, Bailey Ann. You're the best. Bailey Ann, she said, hey, guess what? Anybody else feel like doing laundry? No. But guess what, Bailey Ann? You probably got some sweet outfits in there that you want to show off. So you want to get them clean, put them away, have them ready. Yes. So he gets on base 364. He asks if it's in my merch store. Yes, it is. And so is this shirt, right? Because our brains work a little bit faster than most. I haven't had many people buy merch. So if he gets on base 364, if you buy merch, that would really mean the world to me. Would love to have you rep some of my gear out there. Oh, got another one. This one's a limited edition. This is an original. This is the big brain. There we go. All right, tell me some good things, everybody. What are you getting done? What'd you get done? It's already Tuesday, so we're off tomorrow. We're off to a good start. Tomorrow's hump day. Whoa, we're almost halfway there. In case you're wondering, what does an ADHD coach do? I'll tell you. An ADHD coach helps people just like me to navigate the storms caused in life by the way our brains are wired. Baby, I was born this way. I think I'll make a shirt like that. I was born this way. Because that's how it is. It's not how we were raised. It's not about too much screen time. It's not about having too much sugar or any of that stuff. It is literally just how our brains, the brains we got. So you can't cure ADHD, and it's not our faults that we have the brains that we have. However, it's not an excuse, because it is our responsibility to figure out how to manage it. And that's really what I help my clients do, is to figure out what do we need to do to manage it and reduce that friction that you feel when you don't want to do the thing. Hey, thanks for following me, Joe Mitchell Kinsey. Love you so much too. Hey, Brittany, you said I have ADHD. Yeah, exactly. I've been motivating myself with gifts. There you go. At the end of a series of completed tasks. I love that. I just started the same with my homeschooler. It's been so helpful. Beautiful way to make it work for your brain. That's awesome. Oh, E3 All Me is asking, where's the timer from? You can check out my Amazon storefront. It is from Time Timer, because we need to make time visual. You know what I mean? Because we are time blind. It's true. I was actually talking with my therapist about it this week. The struggle is real when it comes to time blindness. So what can we do about it? And he was helping me to understand, because, hey, just because I can help other people doesn't mean I'm perfect, by no means. But what he was helping me to understand is many times ADHD brains, we make these false assumptions, like, oh yeah, I know how long it takes to do that thing, when we really don't. We don't know how long it takes. let a little fresh air in here. Just heating up a little bit. It's because we're making so much progress. Hey, what up, Catnap? Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Catnap is over on the YouTube live. Thanks for being here. Props to you, Catnip, for being number one. Tori, thanks for giving me a gift. I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, that weird tree guy R is here. Great to see you. And the other thing my therapist told me that I really liked, is you break down the task. So even just looking at this pile of clothes, that's overwhelming. I do not want to do it. But I can do one shirt. And he said, and then you could choose not to continue after that. Like you could put away one shirt and then you're good. All right, well, let's see how I feel. And usually, as you probably know, once you get started, it's way easier. So I'm putting away one shirt. Oh, wow, that felt so good. Okay, let me keep going. Like, I'm not trying to say this is fun, but I've set it up in a way that works for my brain. Like, I know that if I'm going to go live, I'm going to have more fun with it. I'm going to talk out loud. I'm going to connect with some of you, even though I don't get to talk with you, because I don't get to hear you. I'm still connecting with people. Hey, I'm also here to answer your questions too. So Catnip, if you have questions, you have ADHD, you forgot to get your keys. Of course, totally get that. I relate in a big way. Where'd you forget them at? Did you lose them? Do you know where they are? Okay, I'm going to talk this out. Feel free to add your questions, but in the meantime, I'm going to share this. So I was just telling, he gets on base 364, that tomorrow I start a class. I'm very proud to say that I was accepted into the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program. And it starts tomorrow live and in person at Cuyahoga County Community College. And I need to be there at 8 a.m., which means I'm telling myself I need to be there at 7:45. I'm telling myself I need to be in the car at 7, which means I need to get up about 6 o'clock so I can get dressed, get ready. Things might take a little more time. And if I'm out the door at 7, I'm going to be golden. There's motivation for it too. They have free breakfast. It was so smart. Like, want to help your students to get there on time and be focused? Provide them breakfast. But I also am not expecting, they don't know about my seemingly limitless metabolism. So I usually have to eat it's like The Hobbit. I need to eat like a second breakfast. Antoinette Sanchez 53, thank you so much for the number 2 gifter badge. Oh, thanks so much, E3 All Me. Yeah, it was a pretty, I don't want to call it elaborate, but there was a lot of work to do for the application process. But yeah, I got accepted, and it's a 10-week program. I actually like that it's in person. Because let's be honest, sometimes when we do things virtually, maybe we're not always totally paying attention. So I'll be in person, taking the class with other business owners. But here's my point. We need to overestimate how long it's going to take to do things. So tonight, before I go to bed, I am going to get my outfit ready. So that means just like when I was in grade school and my mom would lay out my outfit, right now I'm laying out my undies, I'm laying out my socks, I'm laying out my outfit. I'm literally gonna iron my pants after this. It's like, what? Hey, come on, first day. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. And maybe people are going to come rolling in sweatpants. I don't know. But if they're business owners, I'm going to guess probably not. So my wife works in a hospital setting. She's a physical therapist. So in case you're wondering why all of her clothes are black, it's just her work outfit. She wears black scrubs. Hopefully she didn't fall asleep upstairs. That has been known to happen before. All right, how about it, everybody? Give me some thumbs up if you're alive out there. Even if you're watching this like after the fact, just let me know that you saw it. Let me know what you're working on. Because getting any feedback is super helpful. What's up, Christopher? 1989. Welcome. So in case you're just joining us, my name's Ryan Mayer, certified ADHD coach, and I'm here doing my laundry. Why am I doing it? Because I don't want to do it. So I have to find a way to make it fun and remove the resistance. And this is how I do it. And that's what I help my clients do with tasks, sometimes including laundry, but not limited to laundry. Things like running a business. Things like improving their relationships. Things like changing their diet and their nutrition. Things like hydrating. Hydrate, everyone, if you haven't already. I know if and when Andrea joins us, she's going to say, "Did you have group coaching today?" And I'll say, "Yes. I do every Tuesday." And she'll say, "How did it go?" And then she'll say, "Hey, you can book a free call with Coach Ryan and his team by clicking the link in the profile so you can learn what ADHD coaching is and if it's the right fit for you." Or something like that. What's up, Tiki? Tiki says, "You are the one Jesus chose." Oh, Dunga, you're being silly. I'm on fire for the Bible. I'm not going to burn the Bible. And now I have to kick you out. That's not fun. Mm-hmm. Sorry, just had to filter some things out in the live. But if you are just getting here, just want to let you know you are welcome here. We're so glad you're here. ADHD is not easy, but we can work on it together. That's what I do with my clients every day, helping them to navigate the storms in their lives caused by ADHD. And I am here to help you. So please, if you have questions, would love to help. Or just while you're here, maybe our friend Algorithm brought you here for a reason. So at least do me a solid and give me some thumbs up in the chat. Drop a brain emoji if you have ADHD. And for bonus points, drop a lightning brain. Brainstorm. If I was a superhero, that's what I'd be called. Brainstorm. Just came up with that right now. I don't know how that never came up to me. Oh, Phoenix. Speaking of great images, Phoenix. Love that name. We have the original Phoenix. The first Phoenix on TikTok. I love that. You're here. Thank you. So I offer both group and one-on-one coaching. We also have a free community that I would love to have you join. You can join through the profile. You can find it on Patreon. You get exclusive access, early access to the podcasts, behind the scenes, all kinds of stuff. Hey, cool grandma. Thank you for sharing the live. Really appreciate that. Jody's here. Rebel 84 in the house. Hey, Nathan. Hi, Kylie. Andrew Haddon is here. Hey, Letitia. Thank you for following me. I want to give you a free digital gift. Send me a DM. Just let me know you're a new follower, and we can send something your way. Always appreciate a follow and love to reciprocate with some digital love, some resources that can help. So send me a DM and I can catch up with you later on to say thank you. Pretty sure my wife must have fallen asleep upstairs waiting on our 3-year-old. Let's see if I can't get her to join us because I'm trying to get to bed. And guess what? If you join my digital community, you can be part of the sleep squad, which is all of us that know we need to get to bed sooner, need to stop scrolling anyone. So then we just all check in and say, hey, I'm going to bed at this time. How about you guys? Hey, Lady Liberty. What's up, everybody? Yeah, pretty sure she was asleep, but she is recovered. She's on her way. Getting ready. My beautiful bride and I getting ready to celebrate 12 years of marriage later this month. I'm going to ask her what anniversary gifts I should get her. Can you send me a DM and remind me? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here comes Sleeping Beauty.
Hi, everybody. I made it.
I let everyone know, I'm like, whenever Andrea's gone this long, chances are she fell asleep laying in the hallway.
Oh, sure.
Any parents out there of young kids? Can you relate?
Are you cold?
I'm hot. That's why I opened the window.
I'm gonna put a little jacket on or something.
Go ahead. I'm heating up because things are going so well, being so productive. Got so many people sending the love. Make sure you give me a thumbs up.
And your podcast went out today.
Oh, tell us more.
Yes, you can find it in the profile. It's the link to Ryan's YouTube channel.
The More Than ADHD podcast. Because you are more than your ADHD.
Yes, we could really use your help today, guys. If you could please get into the More Than ADHD podcast episode and comment on it, even if you just say, wow, so cool or very interesting. Because the more people that comment and watch the new podcast episode within the first 48 hours, it helps the natural SEO on YouTube to show the video to more people's homepages on YouTube, and we spread the word more about ADHD awareness.
Yeah, and I like to call it the inclusion revolution. Like, we do truly help people. I talked to somebody today from Wisconsin that's going to become a new client. Talked to somebody last week, literally from Thailand. Talked to another person from Israel that's going to be a client. So this really is a worldwide movement. And if you join the digital community, you have 24-hour access to this community where you can connect with other like-minded, or should I say like-brained people that understand the struggle and can be there to support you. You can come to community coaching calls. You can just finally feel seen, heard, validated. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you had a community coaching call today, right?
We did.
How was it?
Super powerful. We had some people being very vulnerable, shedding some tears, and shedding some shame at the same time.
Aw.
About how hard it is to do things like gather your mail and pay the bills.
Yeah. Should we tell everybody the little story about when you paid the bills the first month of our marriage?
Yeah, definitely. You can tell them I've been talking all day. In the meantime, hydrate. I brought your water in, honey.
Thanks. So when we first were married in our apartment in Lakewood, Ohio, any Lakewoodites out there? What's up?
Probably not, but if you're from Cleveland, let us know. If you're from tropical Cleveland, Ohio.
So Ryan's like, all right, I can pay the bills. That's totally cool.
I'm a grown-up. I've been paying my own bills for several years now.
So Ryan took control of the utilities and, he set up automatic payment systems for all of our utility bills.
Yeah.
Well, we get a notice in the mail that they're going to be turning off our electricity because Ryan thought that he submitted the information to pay automatic bills, but he did not.
This is your second and final warning. We'll be shutting off your power. I'm like, okay, Andrea.
Paid the electric bill in a while. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe I'll handle the bills.
I'm like, here you go.
Totally fine.
I was actually having a really good conversation with a client earlier this week. 2 clients, actually.
Oh, yeah?
About, in their marriage, like just having a good discussion with their partner about who wants to be responsible for what. Because resentment can definitely build up in a relationship.
Yeah.
Whether that's, just dating or marriage or whatever. But if you don't talk about it, you have to just set the expectations and make sure everybody's on the same page. And in both of these relationships, it seemed like they were not on the same page. So we talked through some ideas, and on the group coaching call today, my all men's group coaching call, one of my clients followed up and said that was super helpful. and it helped to really remove some of the tension. So it felt really good. That's why I do what I do. Hey, Eileen Joseph, thanks for following me. Rage 35's in the house. And Eileen, thanks for the thumbs up. Keep getting some thumb exercise. And I want to give you some digital gifts back to you for following. So just send me a DM. Let me know that you're a new follower, and I got some resources to send your way. Rach, so good to see you. There you go.
And then you also had a new men's group coaching session today, I believe.
True.
How did that session go?
I always say it's just like so magical, and it's true.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah. I had one of my longtime clients was saying how I had hooked him up with someone who could help to keep him accountable. So we have someone on our team who specializes in working one-on-one with my clients for $15 an hour to keep you on track for your tasks. So let me ask, just out of curiosity, would anyone out there be willing to pay $15 an hour to someone to literally sit with you virtually and help you stay on track? Because what is that?
My bedtime alarm.
Nice. All right, we got him.
It's kind of like soothing, right?
Yeah, no, I like that. But yeah, so he was just talking about how this has helped him so much. He's been working with the person I sent him every day.
Amazing. Love that. And they've been enjoying it?
Yeah.
Super.
Mm-hmm. What time did you start tonight? My reminder just went off. Oh, yeah, 8:45. 8:45 p.m. Eastern, Rach. Why do they have so much laundry baskets filled with clothes? Do they not do chores? Great question, Lisa. No, here's the answer. We have 3 children that produce a lot of clothing. And Andrea works in a hospital system, so she has a lot of clothes that she washes every single day. And we have our kids' clothes. So just have a lot of people's clothes.
So I know that, Ryan, your group coaching has been full. The men's all group coaching has been full for a little while. But I believe, right, there's one open spot right currently, correct? Or
No,
did that get full
just got filled today.
Ah, okay.
Sorry. But there's other coaching calls that people can join.
Yes. There's definitely other ones. And if there's enough interest in the all men's group, Ryan can start up another one.
Heck, let's do it. Just need enough dudes who are willing to be vulnerable and take action towards their goals. Because most people talk about it, but then when it comes time to be about it, they struggle with that.
Yeah. So talking about men struggling with being about it, there's been a few clients lately that have been struggling with tasks at home.
Hey, Beach Lover, just want to say thank you for following. Send me a direct message, and we can get you some digital gear to say thank you. All right, keep going. Struggling at home, you said.
Yeah, there's been a few clients lately that have really been struggling at home, on the home front, getting things done at home, communicating with their partners, making sure everyone feels that they're appreciated at home for what they contribute. So that's where the idea for this most recent podcast episode came about, right? Isn't that like how to handle things at home with your ADHD?
Yeah.
So there's some simple tips that are useful, that can be used right away. And there is in the podcast, so you can find it at Ryan Mayer Coaching on YouTube, the latest and greatest, the More Than ADHD podcast. And it's also in the profile. You can find a link for it at the bottom of Ryan's profile as well. So it'd really help our SEO if you could comment on it and give it a listen, give it a like and share. It gets the word out to more people.
What's up, Mark? Welcome, brother. You go to the conference, by the way? Just signed up today. Gotta make sure Ross buys a ticket. I know you sent him a message.
He didn't respond to it. Did he get it?
I don't know. Haven't heard
Do
from
you
him.
want me to text him again?
Yeah.
I heard it's his wife's birthday today, so that's why he was unavailable.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Andrea, how about you? What are some, well, I'll wait till after you finish the text. I always like to celebrate wins. So anybody else out there have some good things to report? Good things happening in your life? Oh, you've been writing a huge to-do list on my whiteboard before bed so I can have the brain dump. Amazing, Rach. See, because this is so key. You get it out of your head and onto something else. And that way you don't have to toss and turn, hoping you don't forget, right? So that's really good. Nice job. That's a win.
Absolutely.
How about you, Andrea? What have been, you were like super productive on Monday when you were home.
Yeah, so our baby is 3 now and out of diapers, been out of diapers for a while.
Woo!
So it was time to purge all of the baby diaper stuff.
We did cloth diapers.
So we have a big stack of cloth diaper stuff. So I got it all out of the baby's room, out of Shane's room, and brought it downstairs and put it in a box. So that was the first step. And then my dad loves rags. Anybody else out there loves spare rags? He loves what's it called? What's it called when you do something to the car?
Polish.
He loves polishing his car and polishing his boat and cleaning windows with rags. He's just a ragaholic.
Yeah, he's the rag man.
Totally the rag man. So I gave him a lot of the old cloth diaper insides that are cotton and thick. So he'll rag it up with that.
Rag it up.
Save some for us too.
Well, I was gonna ask. I was gonna be literally kind of sad if you gave away all of them, because it's those we could totally use those. But anyway, all right.
There's a whole stack of them above the dryer if you ever need some.
Great.
And I'm sure my dad's not going to go through all those, so we might even inherit them once he passes.
Oh my gosh! Once he passes, we can get our old diapers back. Yay! Wow.
Anyhow, so moving that along, and I texted my sister-in-law to see if she was interested in anything, because originally they were planning on doing cloth diapers, but I think they kind of fell out of the.
Wow, that had a little rude awakening of reality.
Yeah. It's only for the tough ones.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, it is more effort to wash them. I did maybe 2 or 3 loads a week of the diapers, and then whenever you go out, you have to always make sure you have them, or you're kind of screwed if you don't repack the bag, and you can't pack as many in the to-go bag as you can, like disposable ones. Anywho, so got that stuff moved on. And then there was a few items that were from like things that I wanted to keep for the future. Like if we have guests staying, but we want to supply their baby with a high chair, we can grab ours out of the attic now because I put it up there in the attic.
Good job.
And a little kid potty chair. Save that as well. And the little kick and play gym.
Oh, sure.
Baby comes to visit. So proud of getting that stuff up in the attic, out of our basement. That felt real good.
15 minutes left on our timer.
Okay. And then there was 3 items that I'm going to try to sell on Facebook Marketplace. I have not had good success on Facebook Marketplace in the past.
Anybody else want a baby toilet?
But also a little bit of an issue.
Uh-oh.
I was like I did not do a good job whenever Facebook Messenger like changed. You have to do all these like Duo Mobile and like all this stuff to get into it. So now I'm locked out of my Facebook Messenger. But this is bad because then I don't even know if I can do Facebook Marketplace.
Wait, you're locked out like forever?
I can't get into it.
Oh my. That's not good.
No. So how do I do Facebook Marketplace if I can't even get into my Facebook Messenger? So I don't know. Is there like a 1-800 help me with Facebook number I can call? Wow. Somebody help me. Asking for a friend. Somebody please Google this.
Asking for a friend.
Let me know what to do.
It's classic.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good progress on getting stuff. Have you done okay.
No, I haven't really get too many kitchen ones except the.
So that was good. Felt good about it.
What are you feeling good about, friends? What kind of things are you getting done? Put it in the chat. Can you hit my alarm?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
I'd love to celebrate with you.
Is anybody else folding tonight?
Good question. You should ask them.
Any folders in the house? Raise your hand.
Raise
your an emoji.
Raise your digital hand. Let us know.
Raise that digit. So if anybody here.
Talk louder.
So if anybody here is on our email and text list, we apologize. There's a little bit of a snafu later this afternoon, earlier. But we appreciate you sticking through with us.
We know your name isn't Amelia, but we sent out a message to everyone as though your name was Amelia. But that's okay. Well, things happen. Little mix-up. No big deal. And thankfully, we've got a very responsive team. We're able to call our IT web marketing person. He was able to help us out. I also did a presentation today, which was just perfectly ADHD because I was working on it the day of. and just knowing, having that radical acceptance, because I was certainly frustrated about it and always trying to get better, but knowing that I'm not perfect and that's okay. And I have a team around me who can help me. So the team stepped up and did help me, and the presentation was great.
This is what I want to ask.
I'm sure whatever you're going to say, I really don't want to talk about it.
Avoidance. So when you were coaching yourself through this exact experience last time, it was last minute preparing for a presentation. I believe you created a
Checklist.
That has down everything that you want to be doing to prepare for a presentation, such as create the slide deck, practice, all of the things. So my question is, now that you have that checklist, when you get a new opportunity for a presentation, what can you do to initiate the checklist?
I had a really good meeting this week with my therapist who helped me to understand, because I literally brought this topic up to him and I said, I teach people these things all the time, yet I feel like such a hypocrite that I can't get myself to change my behavior. What's up with that? And he said, I'm not surprised that you can't get yourself to change your behavior. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He said, if the consequence is from your wife or from yourself or someone from your family, it's not going to make it all the way into your ADHD subconscious brain. So in other words, I might logically know that it's not good to wait till the last minute. I might even take the steps to improve the odds that I would start earlier, which these are all good things. But when it actually comes down to it, getting it started is something that will be avoided unless we implement some sort of external accountability. So knowing that, how do I apply it to this situation? It is asking whoever it is that I am submitting the presentation to.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
I ask them to give me a deadline.
Yes.
It's like when teachers used to make a sloppy copy, like your first draft, you got to send it.
Yeah.
You got to get it done like a week before the actual ones do.
Yes.
And then they can look at it and have, suggestions and revisions and all that.
Absolutely.
This is the kind of thing that our brains need, because unless there is a deadline to be like a blinking neon sign in our brains, our ADHD brains it's not that we don't want to, because that's where I have to help coach and educate. It's more educate neurotypical people like my beautiful wife, because I understand why it's hard for her to understand. I understand why it's hard for her to grasp. How can I keep doing this to myself? Well, I've been wondering the same thing for about 30 years or so. And what I have figured out is there has to be external accountability of people who will actually hold you to it. So that's why I've surrounded myself with a team. I have a lot of accountability partners. And I just have to be even more overt about being like, hey, I need you to hold me accountable and it has to be done X amount of days beforehand. Not like, oh, we should probably look at. No. Like it has to be done.
Okay, I love it. So what do you think you could do to remind yourself
Anytime.
the next time somebody asks you to do a presentation?
Anytime that I get like the opportunity selected to be a speaker for anything, be like, oh, this is awesome. Okay, cool. When is it due? Friday the 15th. Okay, great. Well, 1 week before that or whatever, the Wednesday before that or something. And then we tell the team, like, that's when it's due. At Ryan Mayer on the Ryan Mayer coaching side, that's when the thing is due. That's game day. Because otherwise, I simply just won't, I won't. It's not going to happen. Because there's always somewhere I'm like, well, no, I should probably work on it, but I'm not going to because there's this other stuff I'm going to do instead. So this is something I work my clients through. And you guys, you all out there that are listening, you might be relating to this. Having radical acceptance. There's a couple clients I can think of right now who are really struggling with this, of like truly accepting that they have ADHD. They keep thinking it's going to get better. They keep thinking like, I should be able to do this. Why can't I do this? And I try to tell them like, doesn't matter how bad you want to do it, unless you build a system that's going to allow you to do it by reducing the friction, it's not going to happen.
That's why you created the Conquer Your ADHD System of coaching.
What's that?
With Ryan Mayer Coaching, that is the strategy that Coach Ryan made for his coaching business. So when people come in looking for help with their ADHD, and it's a free intro call, which you can book through the profile, totally free. Which, by the way, how you guys doing on folding? We're getting close over here.
Check our clock.
Yeah, get real close. Oh, we got 4 minutes. So
you're talking about Conquer ADHD.
Yes, you get a free intro call with the coach. Learn about the Conquer ADHD system. See if it's a fit for you. And if you decide to be a client, it's 4-step process. The first step is figuring out what's going on. Like what are the issues that are arising that's causing the most friction for you in your life? So kind of answering questions about that, spelling it all out, because you can't improve something if you don't know what the problems are first. So step 1, figure it out. Step 2 is to figure out, to discover your strengths, because even all people have strengths. So uncovering that, dusting it off, figuring out what it is and how you can utilize those strengths more in your life.
I don't think you should tell them all 4, marketing wise.
Yep. And then step 3 is, I can't think of it right now, but if you are interested in learning more, then you can book a call and figure it out. Learn about it. See if it's for you. And you can come to a complimentary group coaching session.
Yeah, they're just incredible. Just to be in a place. I had a client who's going to be a brand new client I talked to today. It was such a fun call because he was like, I've been thinking I probably have ADHD. Andrea and I have been getting better at being able to identify people from like miles away at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel bad. He's 32 years old and has got like no one. This was never on the radar for anyone, for him.
Until today?
Today was like the confirmation of it. But as he explained, like we went through his whole life and I'm like, yep, like all these indicators, but
nobody ever saw it.
Nobody ever saw it.
Is it more hyperactive or more inattentive?
Inattentive.
It's tough.
Mm-hmm. Tell my body to win.
And one of the I was listening to a webinar the other day. It was about this guy that's a millionaire, and he said he has ADHD himself. And he said the number one tool that he used for himself to improve is to body double, is to meet with people and, being together in the same room, which for Ryan Mayer Coaching, we have a virtual room that people come to, and you just type in the chat what you're trying to get done, like what is it you're trying to work on, and let everybody know, like, hey, this is what I'm trying to work on. But nobody talks in the room. It's silent. But you get in there and you like feel like working. It's just like some ADHD magic that happens. So
Look at that timing.
yay! So all RMC clients are invited into the virtual body double room, and also members of the Ryan Mayer Coaching digital community can join as well. So it's totally free to join the Ryan Mayer Coaching digital community, and you can join through the profile. You can also find him on Patreon, ADHD Coach Ryan. Anything else you want to say to wrap up our session tonight, Ryan?
Thanks for being with us on Folding with Friends. We are here every Tuesday night, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Bring your laundry, bring your friends, bring your tasks that you've been avoiding. Yeah, no, you're right, Rach. It absolutely works. So glad everybody's here. Ben, I don't know if that's you over there, but Elizabeth's in the house. Welcome, everybody. Just know you're not alone in this, not anymore. And we can do this together. Your ADHD doesn't define you. Yes, it's part of who you are, but it's not the defining factor. It's just a piece of it. So just know, I believe in you. I know you can do this. We just have to build some momentum. So book a call with me and my team. Join our digital community. You don't have to suffer through this alone anymore. That's it. Okay. Love you all. Good night.
Bye, everybody. See you next week. Woo, woo.